Welcome everyone to Live from PopCap. Welcome up, Pop Pickers. We have got a packed schedule for you this week. I've got my specially super professional sheets going. So my name is Gary Clay and I look after marketing here at PopCap, and we do a little broadcast called Live from PopCap where we come at you every single week with the latest and greatest information about what is happening in the world of PopCap and Plants vs. Zombies. So today we're going to start off with a little studio update. Some of you guys may have noticed over the last week that we put out a little video that shows you a little bit of behind the scenes of what it's like to work here. A lot of fun and a lot about Seattle too. So I wanted to start this off because we're hiring for a bunch of people to come and work with us to build some great games. So before we even get into the rest of the stream, let's take a little look at that video and see what you guys think. Let's roll the tape.
My name is Mark. I am a senior artist and I've worked at PopCap for 5 years. I'm originally from Casper, Wyoming.
I'm Adrienne. I'm a producer and I've been at PopCap 5 years. I'm a born and raised Seattleite, but I've also lived in Boston and Japan.
My name's Gary. I'm head of marketing and I've been at PopCap for 2 years. I'm from the UK in a little place called Stoke-on-Trent. What brought me to PopCap? Probably Plants vs. Zombies.
I moved out to Seattle for video games.
I had a great recommendation to interview at PopCap. I got to meet all these really great people and we work on amazing products.
I knew that I wanted to make games, and I sort of had the epiphany that I don't want it's a job to be what I say 30 years from now. I would do it completely for free. If they would just let me in the building, I would do that job.
So when I think of a gamer that might play a PopCap game, I'm equally as likely to think of my grandma as I am to think of my brother, who's a core shooter gamer. We have games that appeal to a broad audience, and you see that in everything we do, from the way we make our trailers, the way we make our games, the way we communicate.
It's important to PopCap to be diverse, and that includes women in the gaming industry. What's so inspiring is that we've got a lot of commitment toward that. I can truly say that, from my experience, it's been great to work with people who don't even put that into question.
Everything about PopCap is making sure that it's inclusive for everyone. The Human Rights Association gave EA and PopCap a perfect score on LGBT rights. So in terms of diversity, I think PopCap and EA do an incredible job.
What I really love about PopCap is you never know from one day to the next exactly what you're going to be doing. You have a lot of opportunities. They don't box people. They let us run with our creative ideas. And that's what drew me to PopCap initially, is I was like, every inch of this game feels so well loved.
Activities at PopCap, lots. I mean, we do an incredible amount of charity work. We have an entire division at PopCap called Pop Squad who focus on bettering the Seattle area.
We have a knitting club, there's boot camp.
We have a couple women in gaming events that we sponsor.
There's yoga, there's Russian martial arts class. We have board game enthusiasts.
I play on the PopCap soccer team.
There's some people who are really good at skee ball. It's nice just to go for a walk, actually, just to get outside the building.
The PopCap offices are downtown in Belltown, and the great thing about working downtown is that you're close to basically everything. You can go to sporting events down at the stadiums, there's parks nearby. It's all basically within walking distance.
PopCap is located right in the middle of everything. It's great just to walk over to the armory, and they've just decked it out with a bunch of local eateries. You grab some food, you go sit out on the lawn, and you just people watch and just talk. And when it's time to go back to work, it's 2 blocks away.
It's just amazing to have all of those things on the doorstep, that you can just walk out and try James Beard award-winning food within minutes.
The waterfront is a place that you cannot miss if you like seafood. But going to Pike Place Market and being able to buy fresh seafood.
Seattle loves to make its own beer. We are king of making different beers.
I would say that the craft brewing scene in Seattle is absolutely exploding. There's an incredible amount downtown, there's an incredible amount in the neighborhoods. Selfishly for me, one of the things I like about it is a lot of these places are dog friendly as well. I get to take my little dog Rupert out on the weekends and spend a bit of time trying some local craft beers.
I love that this is an arts-based city.
If you're a Seattleite, you live for summer because it's absolutely beautiful blue sky, sunshine, the water, the city changes in the summer.
It has this incredible landscape of places you can go, different things you can experience. I've never been able to live in a place where you can go skiing in the winter and then do, jet skiing in the summer.
There's so many things. I mean, I love just about everything about Seattle. Mountains, in every direction, lots and lots of water. I mean, in Wyoming, these just aren't things you see.
It's amazing being from here, because when I left to go to college, I had to leave. But once I was away, the only thing I wanted to do was to come back.
I love that Seattle has such like a vibrant culture. It's super forward thinking. It's very inclusive. I love living in Seattle. And I think PopCap has a lot of those same qualities, but we also make games.
I think PopCap is a great representation of Seattle overall, because people at PopCap are very serious about the work that they do. They're extremely smart. We've got an industry for tech here in Seattle, but they're also very caring, very laid back. They enjoy having fun and going outdoors, and I think that that's a great representation of how Seattle is in general. PopCap has made such amazing games like Bejeweled, Peggle, Plants vs. Zombies, Zuma, and Aquarium. The list goes on. And what we're looking for is more great people to make more great games.
Well, check that out. Have
Not
you ever
too
seen
bad.
such a fun place to work? Come on. How fun is that?
It's amazing.
There you go.
And honestly, I gotta
Gary,
say,
have you got massive hands, or are those beers really
oh come
small?
on, man, that was my joke. What a thief, dirty thief.
That's outrageous. Joke thievery is not allowed.
Nothing to be
PopCap.
laughed about.
Absolutely. No one laugh in the
It
stream.
was
at that
totally
joke.
my joke.
Terrible stealing. Excellent thievery. Good. You get above target, you get below target. So, what do you guys think? Let us know. I mean, we're looking for people to come here and work here and just make great games, have a great time. So, I was going to tell you guys a little bit about the behind the scenes of making that video. So the guys that made that video are the same guys that do our development diaries for PVC2. If you haven't checked those out, they are a great way at looking at what is new and also some of the best ways to play the game. I mean, the guys give some amazing tips. Zach Scott's done a few with us as well.
He has, yeah.
So yeah, they're a lot of fun. I really like those.
Yeah.
And the guys that work on the trailers for that are actually the guys that are running the stream right now behind the scenes. Let's give them a big clap. So we filmed a lot of places around Seattle, and what you wouldn't believe is that was the Seattle winter. So don't tell people, but that was filmed in February.
It's
Can
a
you believe
lie
it?
that's actually miserable here. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was amazingly sunny. We shot about 4 hours of Rupert, who's down here, by the way, running around and playing at Gasworks Park, and we used approximately 4.5 seconds of that footage. So that was good
Worthwhile.
work. Good work for everyone.
It's good to show off the dog-friendly office part, though, you know?
But it's really good for you guys to see some more people in the office. We may do another recut of that video a little bit later in the year so you can get to see even more of what it's like to do kind of a day in the life of PopCap, you know, and what it would be like to actually develop our games. Don't forget to follow the Plants vs. Zombies Twitter and also the PopCap Twitter if you want to see some behind-the-scenes footage of what that's like. So, I'm going to hand over to my esteemed colleague, Owen, who's going to walk you guys through what is new in Garden Warfare.
All right, thank you, Gary.
You're very welcome.
So I wanted to update you all on the Garden Warfare events. As you'll notice, our 310 to Suburbia is just coming to a close, and everybody.
Sad face.
Yeah. The Law P, it looks like, you know, he upheld the peace. Get it? Anyway. All right, so you guys did great.
That's why I steal your jokes, because I can tell them better.
Oh,
That's
it's all
why.
in the delivery.
Rivalry.
Don't worry, don't worry.
British
okay.
elitists over here.
We did invent comedy. It's not so.
You guys invented like Monty Python, like silly walk stuff.
Speaking of silly walks, check out these socks.
Oh boy, I knew this was going to happen. It was bound to happen at
Keep
some
going,
point.
keep
All right. Back on track here.
All right, we're in
310
business.
Suburbia.
Everyone calm down, it's okay.
They all
You
know
guys
this
did
Penny,
great.
by the way. They all
Oh,
know-
so
Man, come on, can I finish
Yes.
a sentence? For Christ's sake?
yeah, do the
Jeez.
segment. Let's stick to the script and then we'll go to Penny.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, go, mate. Go.
All right, Garden Warfare events. You guys did great. You got both goals, so that unlocked you guys a rare pack and an ultra rare pack. So make sure you go to the sticker shop and get your rewards for that.
And I held on to mine, so we are going to open the rare and ultra rare pack on the stream today, so you guys can see what is waiting for you at home.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, it'll differ between all of you guys. It's there's only a few packs that were specific items. These pull from a random a pool, but it's everything in the pool is exclusive. But what you get might differ.
So
Just
keep collecting.
a little asterisk there.
Yeah.
All right, so we won't have a new event next week. We're taking a little 7-day hiatus, but then we'll be back with events the following week. I'll get that. I'm getting together right now the whole plan for the next several months here for the Garden Warfare events. So if you guys have any ideas I'm open to all your ideas, so please make sure that you tweet them at Plants vs. Zombies on the Twitterverse or Facebooks, or you can also tweet them at me, the Juice Master.
So that is important. So you guys have got 7 days to give us your input as to what you would like to see for community challenges for Garden Warfare. We're going to be putting together the community challenge calendar that will come out next week on the stream. And so, yeah, we've had some great suggestions in the past, which I already know that Owen has integrated. And you guys have seen some great community challenges off the back of that. So this is the man that makes the decision. So if you're tweeting him up, tweet this guy.
I'm just going to put out a tweet for people to pitch
in
to
the
right
chat.
now.
Check out the chat. You can see exactly where you need to get your ideas across if you want to see it in the game.
Yeah, and this is your chance to. I'll make sure anyone who puts out an idea that we end up using, we'll put your name up on the board there, so you'll get your credit. You'll get what's due.
In the billboard, I mean that is a big deal. That'll be in all languages that we play the game. It's a big deal as a little shout out. It's something new that we're doing in the next community challenge.
Absolutely. All right, well that wraps up Garden Warfare events. I'm going to hand it off to Roland over here to do a little PVZ2 live streaming action.
Oof.
Are you ready?
Let's unlock this.
Okay, hang on.
Do you want to do that now so that no one sees Roland's passcode in case they ever find his iPad?
Yeah.
Find all his secrets. Okay, we're going to do a live switcheroo. So you get the iPad.
On the fly.
I get to hand this over
Powering
to
up.
Owen. And while we're doing that, and while he's powering up, let's just do a nice quick close-up on this. So we are reading the chat. Someone requested that we would pick up a Penny and bring him over and take a look at what this looks like. Now this is a pretty cool item. This is something that is only available in China. Let me do a little 360 on this.
It's
very
in fact the
delicate.
only one in the office.
It is super delicate, super rare, but look how cool that is.
Yeah. Well, it's assembled by all these little individual pieces.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to
and-
break
yeah.
it on camera.
What you probably can't see inside is it's got there's actual plants inside.
Yeah.
Penny is fully loaded up.
Fully loaded. All right, so what's new in PVZ2 this week, Roland?
Okay, well obviously the Springening event is in full spring. Let's say that. Let's go there.
Yes, it is.
Been waiting to say that.
So I'm actually going to play one of the levels of the day. If you play PVZ2, which hopefully you all do, hopefully you come in and you challenge yourself every day playing level of the day. Let's actually I'll do my ritual first before I jump in.
Yeah, walk us through what you do to get the most out of PVZ2.
I play pretty much every day, and I also play with my son. I have two accounts. I've got an account that I play with and I play with my son with. So this is my personal account, although he sometimes gets his hands on it. So I'm a big fan of, I check out my Zen garden. That's pretty much the first thing I do is I check what plants I've got.
Okay.
And
So what have we got going on here?
I'm feeling pretty good about what I've got in my garden.
So we're putting down a couple of new sprouts. So we've got
I
a laser
always
beam
fill
in
it up.
there.
Yeah, I always fill it up. So whenever I come in, I immediately make sure if there's any gaps because I've played, I fill it up. And who am I going to water? Oh, I think. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna water Peapod, and then I think I'm gonna power up Laser Beam.
Oh,
yeah,
there
I'm
we
gonna power him
go.
up.
Get some coins in there. You've got a sweet costume as well.
Yeah, I have. And in fact, I'm gonna have him
You
powered
ready?
up straight
You're
away.
gonna
I want
boost
him straight
Okay,
away.
we're going to use him in the level of the day, maybe. Well, not in the level of the day, but in a maybe in one of the worlds.
And now one of the other cool things that we've just done is we have added costumes to the store. Now I know
That was a big fan request, right?
it was
Yeah.
So people love costumes. I love costumes, and I love the fact we've added the ability to swap them out. Because I like customizing my stuff.
Yeah.
So we've got bunny ears at the moment for Lightning Reed.
That's
We've
pretty
got
funny. You
Goggly
definitely
eyes. We've got split pea. We've got a whole bunch of stuff here. They're super.
Let's get one of these ones. Which one are you feeling?
Googly
eyes is pretty funny.
I do like googly eyes.
I also like the bunny ears. Okay,
I'm
googly
gonna
eyes.
because I have googly eyes,
It's
so so it feels.
absolutely hilarious.
So I feel I have to get googly
Linda wants
eyes.
the bunny ears, though. I
Bunny
think we
ears?
can do a bit of fan service.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
I
get
got
bunny ears
them.
as well.
I got
Good.
bunny ears.
It is
Okay.
Easter after all.
It
Yeah,
is.
there you go.
Okay, so quick little bit of basic hygiene.
Yeah, keeping your garden fresh.
Keeping my garden super fresh. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to play the event today.
Pop fresh.
Boom.
All right, so here's level of the
Jump
day.
in.
So let me talk, while this is loading in, let me just explain to you guys, in case you don't play PVZ2, what happens. So every single day in PVZ2, we have a pinata party. That pinata party is unique each day. Looks like we do have a powered up laser beam in here, which is great.
That's why.
That's what you
it
knew
was
where
a
you were
good-
going. Crazy. It's like
yeah.
you're almost part of the dev team.
Yeah.
So you can see that this will change every single day, and there's great rewards to be had. It gives you different types of strategy and just learning about what the characters do. So Roland just put down a great strategy there, which is the all-lane powered up hollow node. So do you want to just walk through what you're thinking of your strategy right now?
So this is actually quite a tough one because there's Gargantua and there's a lot of bucket heads. So
Okay.
I luckily I had a powered up Infinite already, and I've
Yeah.
got a powered up laser beam. Now laser beam is awesome at taking out. Oh, I didn't mean to put that one there. It's all right.
Walking and talking.
Accidents happen.
Defending the back there.
So
Laser
you can
beam
see,
is
yeah.
brilliant at taking out heavily armored zombies,
Yeah.
like you just saw there. And Infinite is my absolute. I love Walnut. Walnut's one of my absolute favourites.
Favourite characters.
Because he's just so funny. Bonk Choi,
Yeah.
Walnut, you know, they're my funny.
Oh, here we go. Gargantua coming in. Look at that.
and
action.
laser beam.
So this is why you powered up the laser beam, because you knew where we were going.
I
so,
did.
So just for anyone who's new to PvZ2, when you power up your plants before you go into a level, it means that they instantly use their plant food effect. So you can see that.
Called First Strike.
Yeah, first strike actually. So Roland is putting down some of the power lilies there that's giving him new plant food to
So
place.
let me unleash all
do
of
it.
this then. Watch all of
Oh,
this.
here we go. Oh, that is intense.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a challenging
It
level.
is a tough level.
I
Now,
like your strategy here though, it's good.
so I love Infinite. Infinite is great, not just in the far future. Infinite
Watch
is.
out for that little imp at the top.
He's okay. I got him. Look, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
I got him. So Infinite is great. It's when you like the Gargantuas are stuck on Infinite.
Yes.
They stop there.
It
So
gives you
can
that
just
extra
hold him.
time.
But gives you extra time. Infinite is brilliant on.
Playing and talking, mate. Playing and talking like it's getting intense.
Oh, Big Wave Beach is what I was going to say. So Big
Okay.
Wave Beach, very challenging, some very challenging levels there, and actually having the ability to stop the zombies right in front of your firing line
Yeah.
is super important.
Yeah, especially with the wave mechanic. Wow, you are holding it out at the moment. Pretty good.
Okay, let's plant some of these.
Okay, let's get some first
And
strike.
actually dig the way out.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that.
Oh, here we go. It's looking good. It's looking good. Oh no,
The
wrong
grand
lane, wrong lane.
finale.
It's okay. Look at this.
Okay. Oh, he's using the first strike. I
And
see.
then again.
For the big finale. So
And
don't.
then-
Okay, you've won. Don't choose the pinatas. I want to see what the community want.
Okay.
Which row first? Let's start with the row. Can you see the chat? So which row and then which number? Let's start with that. The first one to come in, we will choose that. Row and a number, left to right. We've got 12-second delay, so give us a minute. Which row, which number? This is the challenge for PvZ2.
Oh, we got a row two.
Row two,
Row 2.
number 2. Row 2, number 2.
100 coins.
100 coins, that's okay.
It's okay.
But what's next? Row.
Give me something better.
Everyone's saying row 2. So row 2,
Row
number
two,
4.
100 coins.
Oh, come on, guys. You've got to do better than
No.
this. This is
I got a row
terrible.
2, 3, and 5.
There's only 4 in a row.
Row 5, row 5, number 4. Row 5, number 4. There's only 4 rows.
There's
so
only
that's-
somebody
that's not-
trolling
that's-
us.
so-
People are just row 3, egg 3.
Right, it's very specific.
500.
Yay, that's better, that's better.
Okay, good.
Then- oh, the bunny ears! We could have won the bunny ears!
Lots to play for.
Ah.
This is like Twitch plays PvZ.
So, yeah, Twitch plays PvZ. I love it. We should try that on one of the shows.
we should do.
actually,
It'd
that'd
be
be
good fun.
pretty cool.
It would be good fun.
It'd be intense.
So
though.
now,
Yeah, plant the walnut,
hang on. This
plant
is
the walnut.
important. This is important. So go back to your Zen garden. So I used a couple.
Of course, you've got to get
Go
that
back.
maintenance.
Zen garden, really important.
So, what, so okay, so we need to put down some sprouts. You've got a few in the inventory.
I do.
Okay, so we got
quite a bit.
We got a new one.
So I'm going to water them immediately, and then I'm going to. Oh, I got Infinite back. Infinite's one of my all-time favourites.
Because he also respawns if he gets taken out.
He's brilliant.
That's pretty cool.
He's 75 Sun. He respawns. He's not quite as tough as Walnut.
Yes.
But
Walnut's
he
pretty
respawns,
tough, though.
and his power up is excellent.
Yeah.
I love Infinite. He's brilliant. Okay,
All right.
that was good fun.
So don't forget, when you're playing a Pinata Party level of the day event, if you play for the full 5 days, you get a amazing surprise at the end. So don't forget to keep playing. So, okay, I think we're done on PvZ2 for now, right? We're
think
going to
we are.
come back next week and talk about some new events that are coming too.
Yes.
So we'll come back then. So stay tuned. All right. Right now, I think we're going to hand over, according to my professional schedule, we're going to hand over to PopCap Trivia Time with Owen. All right, mate. So what's going on? You walk me through
Alrighty.
what we're looking at.
PopCap Trivia number 1. All right, just a reminder to everybody, if you've won in the past 3 weeks, you can't win. So, I mean, you can still put your answer out there.
We like
but
to spread the love.
yeah, it won't make a difference. We can't pick
Spread
you.
it
But
around.
on that 4th week,
Yeah.
you can absolutely win again.
Okay.
This is, exactly, so we can spread the love. Everybody gets a chance.
We like to be fair and inclusive here at PopCap. That's what we're all about.
Exactly. All right, so this time we'll be giving away one of our beautiful hoodies that we've got over
I
there.
got
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, no,
it's
there's a
buried
1,000
underneath
things.
Sorry.
iPads and phones and
I got
a bunch of nonsense.
All right. So, do you want to tell them what this is?
Yeah, so this is a Garden Warfare Better Unliving Through Science, obviously featuring the science there. And then it's got the sweet Garden Warfare logo there, the award-winning Garden Warfare logo.
There you go.
on
True.
the front.
True story.
Yep. All right, so Roland's going to be entering in the question into the chat so everybody gets a fair chance at
So
it.
you're
Here's
looking
the one
for the
we talked
question.
about. That wasn't a pretend trolling me question, was it? That is a real
I
question.
don't know. We'll see. So just a reminder for everyone how this works. Because there's a 12-second delay on the stream, we're going to type it into the chat. Then the first person to respond, provided they have not won in the last 3 weeks, is going to win. It's that simple.
That's
So
it.
get ready to go.
But I do have in the meantime, for entertainment purposes, a trick question
Okay.
that I will be asking everybody, and one that I'm actually interested in knowing what your thoughts are. What is the name of Gary's beard?
Outrageous.
Outrageous?
No, that's
The
not the
best
name.
you got?
No, I'm doing my best Ron Swanson disapproving face. There you go. Good. That isn't the question, obviously, because that would be a terrible question. So what is the question? Are we about to put it in the chat? What's
I'm
cooking?
selecting a question, so
Oh, question selection time,
Yeah.
eh? I really hope this is not a long question.
no. Okay.
Okay, it's
If
in
you
the
were
chat.
watching-
It's in the chat.
If you're watching, this should be easy.
Okay.
The suspense.
Now it's in the chat. You can let
What
us...
was my favourite plant today on PVZ2?
Oh, good question.
We
See, I
talked
like the
about it
ones
a
where
lot.
Where people have to pay attention to what's happening in the
Woo!
stream. So
Okay.
while we're choosing a winner, let me just say welcome to anyone who's just joined the stream. We are on live from PopCap. We do this every single Friday at 2 p.m. Seattle time. I say that because there's lots of time zones tuning in. So you have Owen here from my team. You have Roland over here who looks after everything PVZ with the community, and myself, Gary Clay. So thank you very much for tuning in. We're about to choose a winner for our
But
first
before we
PopCap
choose
trivia.
a winner, Gary, I've got to tell you that some of the names for your beard are
Okay.
amazing. They are
Britney
just so
Spears.
amazing. Okay, so Azuki actually won Elements 1, 2, 4, but I think I might give 2 away. So because
Feeling
we've been giving,
generous.
yeah, I think so, because we've been doing some stuff with Juki anyway. So
Okay.
let's also do.
That's a nice segue.
It is. Zach Do Gaming as well. No, actually, sorry. Before that, RBB N00.
All right, here we go.
Two
So,
winners.
Poor Zach to
Read the winner's name out again.
RBB N00.
Well done. Congratulations to yourself. You have won yourself a Garden Warfare hoodie and a nice little note from either Owen or Roland, depending on who's busiest. So,
Because we make the busiest person do it. That's how it works.
Exactly. So we are going to flip over to something else right now, which you're right. That was a good segue.
Yeah.
So do you want to introduce what's going on?
So last week, if you were watching, we commissioned live on the stream one of our community members to do some art for us. And Roland has been working with them this past week. And anyway, yeah, so he's been doing the work with them. You may have seen the comic posted on Twitter right before the stream started, but Roland's going to walk everybody through a little behind the scenes, the
Yeah.
process, how it went. So do you want to take it away?
I do. I just wanted to bookmark the winner, so that was it.
Fair
So-
enough.
Oh, you almost landed that on Rupert
Oh,
there.
sorry, Rupee.
He's okay.
So,
Down the ridge?
yeah, we've been having such an awesome time with speculating about what Leaf might be in Z-Tech and things like that. And you guys have been having a lot of fun with us and playing around with what that might be. And we are listening to what you think it might be, and that may or may not be affecting how things develop. So
when you guys get to know.
yeah, so we've had lots of fun with that, and we really love the fact that you've taken to that as well and had fun with us. And so I reached out to Juki and said, hey, can we kind of have, can you pitch to us what you might be able to do with Zomboss? Because for those of you who know and follow Juki on Twitter, she has somewhat of a relationship with Zomboss, and does lots and lots of comic strips. And so when we were thinking about kind of acknowledging, some of the playfulness that we've been having with speculating about Leaf, we thought, well, why not? Let's go and reach out to Juki and say, hey, could you pitch us something? And so this weekend, I was working with her on a couple of ideas, and we were communicating via the Twitters, and it was good fun. And we were communicating, back and forth pictures on the Twitters. It was very real time, and she pitched a couple of ideas. And Joe, are you ready to tee up some of the stuff? So here's part of her creative process.
Let's take a
you
look.
really get a lot of when you ask Juki to do something, you get a lot of work. These are just the roughs, and so. Juki, some of you've got commissions from her. She is a bargain, by the way. We can't recommend her enough as a super fan in the channel.
So what are we looking at here? Let's talk through what's happening.
This is really a what-if scenario. It's kind of like, what if Zomboss is coming across Leaf? What does that look like from the inside, from a zombie's perspective?
And this is your unofficial fan story.
This is the story so far as our community is concerned. So Zomboss is, the pitch is Zomboss has encountered Leaf, and he's trying to think it through. And what Juki really added was she nailed the humor spot on. That's one of the reasons we love, and Jeremy really loves Juki's stuff, is the humor spot on. So, the comic timing beat she's put into the panels, really selling the gag. It's just really, really great. So I don't want to ruin it, because you can go.
But you can check this out on the Twitter, right?
It's in our feed. So go, and I'll put it up in Pinterest later, and I'll put a link into the feed when we're finished with this segment. But go and check it out, have a read. And have a giggle.
And let us know what you think. This is we love it when we get some fan art and some unofficial stories where people are taking the story and taking it to where they think it should go. So definitely give them some feedback. Take a look. What we think is great.
Yes, and we would love you guys to speculate about Z-Tech and what gadgets you might like to see as well. That would be good fun. We're always watching, Wazowski. So please, we take it partially as a kind of a pitch from you to us. We do listen, and also we just love, listening to what you guys have got to offer.
All right, wrap up for that is read, giggle, feedback, speculate.
And then you never know, you may see it in. And
do you want to come up here, Rufus?
We get art all the time submitted to us on the channel.
Good boy.
And we got, we feature it really regularly. I like to, spread the love. So Joey found somebody who did a fantastic piece of artwork.
Check this
for
piece
us,
out.
Oh, I love
of
this.
baby cactus. Den Yuma. Is that right, Joey? Did I get that right? I got it right. So he sent that in. And that is just spectacular. So
this is from this is one of the characters that you'll see in Garden Ops when you're planting the garden. I think it's a lovely piece of art. It looks great.
A baby potted cactus. Actually, when I saw this morning for the first time, Gary was in like a one-on-one meeting, and I interrupted him to show it to him.
Which is always a bad idea, by the way.
Yeah, it is. But I
it was
couldn't
just with his
resist.
boss. It was nobody important.
Yeah, no.
But so what we're going to do for Juki, in addition, 'cause we commissioned her. We're going to actually pay her for that comic strip because it was just too awesome for her to do it as a freebie. We're going to get it printed out. We're going to get Jeremy to write her a lovely note, and we're going to send that back to her. And Gary, I think we should put some fan art behind it. So I'd like that to be the inaugural piece of fan art that we put up in the studio as well.
There you go.
So,
that's going to kick it off.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Juki.
Yeah.
We love your stuff.
Rupert's joined the stream now as well. I don't know if you noticed. He's pretty cool. So technically, according to the schedule, and I had a suspicion that this might be a bad idea at the beginning. I think we're supposed to go to Trivia 2.
Yeah.
But I think it's too early for Trivia 2.
Ooh.
I'm making an
All right.
executive
Pulling
decision.
an audible.
So stay tuned for more giveaways later in the stream. But right now, we're not giving anything away for about 2 to 3 minutes. So
Sit tight.
what we are going to do is actually jump over to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare for a play along with PopCap,
All
as we
right.
do every week. So I'm going to be playing, well, we're all going to be playing, and we're going to be playing on my account, which is Damascus111. If you follow me on the Xbox One,
Which you should.
which we're playing right now, you can jump into our game. I always basically let everyone know every single week how you can do that. So I don't have notifications on because we get too many people trying to jump in and it disrupts the stream. So if you do want to join, you need to join on session on my profile and then you can join on. I won't be able to accept party invites. So with all of that out of the way, with all of that housekeeping, let's go over to Garden Warfare now and take a look at the sticker shop. So what we're going to be doing is actually showing you, I saved these, the types of things that you can win if the community completes the community challenges. So do you want to just remind everyone what happened and
Sure,
why I
yeah.
have these packs?
So a little recap. The challenge that we just completed, you just completed, was called 310 to Suburbia. It was a LAW-P-based headshot. Oh, there you go. Headshot challenge, and it was 3 million in order to get the rare pack,
Yep.
and then 6 million to get the ultra rare pack. And you guys actually got just over 8 million
8
headshots.
million.
Yeah, that is a lot of LAW-P dishing the justice right there.
Owen set a really good example in stream last week.
He was going for it.
He was pretty good.
He was
I think he got 3 crits
Yeah.
for every 6 shots, which
Yeah.
is pretty amazing.
Momentum.
It's good. It's good. So let's start with the rare pack. So first of all, just tell these guys what's the difference between a rare and an ultra rare pack and what they might find in here.
The term
Okay,
is
sure,
blingage.
yeah, so,
I think it's the blingage factor.
It is the
It
blending
is.
factor
It
indeed.
definitely is some blingage factor. So just some little feedback on the creation of all of this is I worked with the dev team to carve out when we were first creating all of these bling items. You know, the silver, the royal,
Yep.
the diamond. We sat down and picked a bunch of different items that you could only get through these special challenge packs, and that's where we created the rare pack, the ultra rare pack. There were 2 crazy rare packs, crazy rare packs that we already gave out
Gotta sell
already.
it.
But anyway, so we picked all these exclusively for you guys, and these are the only ways to get them. And so rare is, you know, like a lower tier. You're less likely to get
5 items.
diamond items
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, 5 items. They'll give you some bling, but you're more likely to get gold and silver.
And 3 is the big
Go on,
ultra rare.
open it.
Exactly.
You
always get diamonds in there.
Oh, look at that.
I'm in. Okay, so what did we get? What did we get? So the gold wasteland tattoo for the pea
Nice.
shooter. I like these ones, gold targeting glasses. I've been waiting for these. Silver helicat, that's always hilarious. A lot of pea shooter action in this. In
Yeah,
fact,
it's all pea
it's
shooter.
almost all pea shooter.
Except for
Yeah, apart from just the one. And then some
I like
tribal
this
nice.
kind of
tattoos.
tribal and stuff
Alright,
you got
yeah, that
going.
was
It's very
really- I
Mad
like
Max
that.
appropriate.
Ultra rare, let's take a look. 3 big rare items that are not currently in the game.
Oh,
okay.
royal eyeglasses,
Royal eyeglasses
Gary.
are
They
pretty
are
swish.
Yep.
Diamond space probes. And
The diamond
fake
fake
birds.
birds.
Well, I'm putting that on
Those
right
are the
now.
best. Yeah.
Put the birds on.
I'm going.
Gary,
so,
you like birds.
If you get in the stream regularly, you know that Future Cactus is my favorite on the plant team. So I'm going to get that in. As you can see, I'm almost already
Space
there right
probes are
now.
nice.
Sorry, I'm just amused by playing the bat. That's great. Diamond fake birds. Oh, look at that new bling. Oh my goodness.
Future cactus now
Well,
with
I
birds.
can only say thank you to the community for getting me these sweet, sweet birds because that is
Future cactus
epic.
looks awesome.
Diamond birds, a sniper's best friend.
Oh, that's great. All right, so let's jump in to a bit of gardens and graveyards. Boom. All right, so don't forget, if you guys have any questions, stick them in the chat. Roland won't just be amused constantly.
I am. I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
he'll-
I just sit here. I just.
That
I think I
happens
can
to
say,
me all the
no, I
time.
think I can say this.
Go
I think
on.
I can say this.
Just be careful.
So Pindelicious typed in intense rainbow farts. I don't know what about. It just caught me
caught your eye.
randomly.
Caught
And
your eye.
And Linda, she's here next
Oh,
week.
yeah. Do you want to talk about what's going on?
So we love Linda. Linda's like
And RJ.
And RJ,
Yeah.
they're like calling them mascots. It doesn't feel because
that's-
they're more
That's
than that.
terrible.
Yeah.
Because mascots are beloved, but you know they're more than just that. They're kind of like community avatars, really, aren't they? And they do so much for us.
I suppose they're people first and foremost.
Well, yes, they are real, and we'll have them here next week.
I'm
Real,
just kidding.
a real Linda. She won't just be like somebody in the Twitter sphere.
They'll be
Yeah.
able to defend themselves against
So
you.
she's coming from the Scandinavia land, across the ocean.
Yeah.
It's a big journey. It's like 6,000, 7,000 miles.
It's a long way.
It is a long way. It's like a 14-hour trip. It's a big journey, and she's going to come with her fella, and they're going to be guests of us in the studio.
Hosted in PopCap.
I will be their concierge. Sorry about that. And but I will carry stuff for you. If you've got heavy, you can give me heavy. I will carry your bags wherever
In
you need
exchange
them.
for $2.
$2. I'm very cheap, very reasonable.
Yeah.
So they're going to come here next week. Hopefully they'll agree to be on the stream with us, and we'll have some good times.
Yeah,
Good.
come and sit next to Rupert on the sofa. He's very friendly, but a bit tired, as you can see.
So people have actually asked who they are since we did such a interesting job of explaining it. They're just passionate community members who are going to be in the Seattle area.
Flying
and-
from Sweden
yeah,
to Seattle, so
yes,
if they're
exactly.
going to make that much effort, then
And so
we're going to
we're-
make that much effort back.
Yeah, exactly.
preferred my
We're making the
version.
effort. We're going to give them a
They
studio
are passionate
tour.
community members. Yeah, I suppose.
Hashtag-
That's the least you are. Linda, to
Hashtag
us.
cheap Roland.
Yeah.
Concierge Cox.
So I see some people in the chat saying that they live in the Scandinavian areas. I believe they said I live in Scandinavia land, which I don't think is a technical term, but in that case, welcome.
It is now the PVZ technical term.
Yeah, good.
All right,
Welcome
so-
to the PZ family.
What are we getting ready for here?
We're going into gardens and graveyards. I'm going to jump in, and we are just having a good time, mate.
Well, we had a couple of questions. We've got some questions which I know you're going to want to answer, Gary. So we're getting a question about what is the best thing to do with a cactus drone. You're pretty.
Let
good
me
with
jump
it.
out of this for 1 second. Let's switch back over here for a minute and just chat while I get this set up. So I like the drones. The drones are very, very, very effective. Now I personally go with the Archer drone most because I like to be super accurate with one individual shot rather than the delay and then maximum amount of damage. They can both be effective.
Okay.
But I like to get in there and get that really pinpointed damage.
Now, isn't the anti-choke a bit tougher?
It's
So it can take a couple of shots
but
before
it's
it gets
it's
blasted
also
down.
you know it's got a faster reload on its
So it
actual
does lower
firing ability, but it's
Yeah.
just 1 point that you can do damage on instead of a massive area.
I believe
So
it's
gotta be
3x
super
the
accurate.
HP too, compared to the artichoke drone, or excuse me, the garlic drone.
Yeah.
So do you use
borrow
it to snipe gardens, or are you looking to take out other snipers with it?
Take out basically anyone in my path, mate. You know, I'm
Demolition
using-
derby.
Yeah. If it depends on how well I'm doing with the future cactus, usually I think. What about yourself?
When it comes to the cacti, or just in general?
I like the I'm not as accurate as you, Gary. So I actually like the splatter effect of the
standard-
the
standard.
garlic drone. So
Yeah.
I like to come in and nuke a garden. In fact, I know that as soon as you see a garlic drone, everyone's shooting at you. So my tactic is to hover around the action for as long as I can, and then when my corn strike is primed, make a mad dash to the garden area and just drop
And
it.
you're in.
And then drop
You're
it
in
in.
and having a good
Yeah.
time.
I do like the garlic drone more, just because being the corn strike is just so much more powerful. You know, I feel like in those it can really turn the tides in those
When there's a zombie
situations
wave
where-
on your garden, you need to repel them.
exactly
then-
where they're all
It's
capturing
really
the
good in
garden, you
co-op.
can really
I
make
would
a
never
big
use the other
difference.
in co-op. Yeah, I would never use the artichoke in co-op.
Yeah.
I think that's when it comes into its own. It's
Yeah.
exactly what you just described, especially if you're right across the map trying to do one of the objectives.
Yeah.
You know, it makes a big difference. All right, let's do a quick trivia giveaway while I pull up our next round. So,
All right.
what is going on with the trivia, guys?
What a great question. So,
Welcome
on to
trivia.
on to PopCap Trivia with your host. All right. Anyway, so for this next one, it's going to be a little special. We have controllers, we have hoodies, and we have posters. It's kind of been what we've been giving away for trivia, and on this one,
Trilogy of Justice.
Exactly, and we're going to be giving the winner their pick of the three.
So, what are those three? Walk me through again.
So we have controllers,
Show them,
and here's
Gary,
a bit of
you've
a
got
caveat
One
here.
of these bad boys.
We don't have any Xbox.
Not one of these
left.
So
ones,
not one of
though.
We've got
those. That's the
PS4,
caveat.
PS3, and 360.
Exactly.
Okay, PS4, PS3, and Xbox 360. Now, for those of you that are new to the stream, the reason for that is These are extremely limited. If you have won one of these, you have won the first run of any type of sweet, sweet swag for Garden Warfare with a hardware controller. So once you get
And
one
they're
of
gone.
these, that's it. They're gone. Xbox One is over, out. People have won all of that already, and they are just keeping them in, I assume they're keeping them in airtight, pressure protected,
No, they-
amazing.
New in
like
box.
toys, you should be playing with those.
Yeah.
So get those collectibles
Yeah,
out there and
yeah,
start
yeah.
banging them around.
Yeah. Don't do that. But definitely play with them. So don't forget, we have just the 3 other platforms left now.
Yes. So
All right.
you have your pick between any of those controllers,
Yeah.
one of the Better Unliving Through Science hoodies that we just gave away earlier, and one of the, might as well pull it out, Legends
I'm playing
of the Lawn
while you do this, by the
poster
way,
sets.
just so you know.
All right. So, for those who haven't seen it, this is what,
Super high quality.
this is the Chomp Thing.
I have less than 100
Chompy
left.
thing.
Yes, less than 100 left. You get a full set, so that's 9 posters.
Super high quality. lithic
Very high quality.
Yeah.
You get all of the characters the variants that we released in the Legends of the Lawn pack, plus the sweet team shot where they're all fighting over that taco. So now that you know what you can win,
How can they win?
how
What's
can
the
they
method?
win?
Tell
All right.
me the method. I want to know so it's all fair and good time.
so I can't read it out because of the delay, but
Yes.
I've written it into the nice agenda here, Roland. So if you wouldn't mind doing the honors
Beginning
and
typing
it in.
out the question, that would be ideal. Boom! Oh, that was
This is a PvZ level question, so it's not specific to Garden Warfare. So any PvZ fan, it's
PvZ
fair game.
fanatics out there are going to get an advantage in this one. Right, speaking of drones, I'm going to get this artichoke drone going. Woohoo!
I like his little nubbins, you know, his little like nubbins.
Oh no, what are these guys coming for
Okay.
me?
Are we ready?
Oh, I
Are we
got
counted
it.
in?
See that?
Nice, that
with
was
the
nice.
archery drone. See? Oh, look, I knew he
hey,
was coming
nothing
for me.
to see here. Just some diamond
It's
birds.
coming, guys. I'm counting down.
All right, so is everyone ready for some trivia giveaway questions? Woo, yeah. Boom. Is it in?
It's
Is it
in.
on? Okay. Good luck to everyone on the stream. Oh, I can see.
Boop,
I can
boop,
see
boop.
a couple of wrong
Ba, ba,
answers
ba, 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 ba,
and a
bum.
couple of right answers
Yeah.
coming up. Interesting. Interesting. What's going on back here? Oh my goodness.
So, it's karma, Gary. It's
Is it?
karma. Zach Do Gaming.
Oh, he got it.
He got it.
Good.
So,
Okay, I felt
well
bad
done.
for him earlier.
Nice job.
Well
so,
done. Let's go on. Congratulations.
well done.
Yes. Well done, guys.
Karma there.
So, all right. So now, what's going to happen? You don't need to decide right now in the chat. If you do want to, it might be more amusing for everyone. Just saying. But we
No
will reach
pressure.
out to you on the Twitters, on
no,
the
in
Twitch.
Twitch. Check your Twitch messages.
In your messages, when you'll be able to choose one of 3 items. What were the 3 items, please, guys?
Controller, poster set, or hoodie.
Controller, poster set, or a hoodie. Those are up for grabs for you. Watch out. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well done, guys. Well done.
Awesome.
I love those diamond birds.
They are great. Aha,
Aha,
you're in trouble now,
can't-
scientist.
They're slightly mesmerizing.
Well, because
Yeah.
the joke is, of course, supposed to be that you're camouflaged in, like the original birds.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just some birds, nothing to
Oh,
see
did
here.
you see that, Roland? Come on, that was good. Oh, come on, that was
But
good.
then diamond birds kind of
Pump it,
Yeah.
pump in.
pump it up.
Robot bird.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations, guys. That was a great little win there. Oh, where did he go? Boom! Oh, missed it.
You know, after watching you play as the Future Cactus, I've actually started using it myself.
I love it.
I wasn't much of a cactus
That
guy.
is amazing.
Nice.
Look at that. It's so good.
But yeah, that's more my style. Being able to charge up and deal that huge bolt, you
Look,
know.
Moonlight
that
Wolf's in here. Look, look.
Moonlight.
Hello, Moon.
Good thing she's on your team.
Yeah. So, okay, we're getting people in stream and playing along. Congratulations if you were able to get in and be live. Look, there we can see Moon just dancing
She's in your
around,
party, yeah.
sunflowering it up. Okay, here we go. This guy is going to get one. He's going to get a portion of the Future Cactus.
Because
Oh.
I've been playing.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Don't
Because I've
worry.
been playing so much hardline, I now like every time I see people, I want to mark them. You know.
Yeah.
Spot them.
All right, look at this action. Oh, right at the back there.
You're on the sniping platform.
I know. Like the
So
back.
it feels like you're really vulnerable when you're up there, but
Yeah.
it's amazing how many zombies don't even think to look up at that back bit
Yeah.
because they're so focused on the garden.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
You've
Things-
got that big objective arrow.
It's
you
a long.
know.
It's a long way to shoot though from here. Like I'm
You got
getting
your
some
timing
shots in,
spot
but
on,
it's-
haven't you?
But people move pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm being shot and I don't even know where from.
There we go. It's because I tipped them off.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Everyone in
that.
the stream.
Sorry, Gary.
Wow.
Sorry.
Right, for anyone, Moon's getting me up, thanks. So anyone
Team
who is
assist.
new to the stream, welcome. This is live from PopCap. We do this every single Friday at around 2 p.m. And what we do is we update you on what's new in the world of PopCap and Plants vs. Zombies. And we also take feedback on things like community challenges. So, Owen, do you want to walk them through what we're asking this week around
Sure.
our community challenges for Garden Warfare?
Yeah, so those who are new to the stream, we just went over a little earlier around what we've been doing around our community challenges. So the most recent one was 310 to Suburbia, which was a challenge around headshots for Loppy. And so the community, they beat both the first challenge and the second challenge there.
Congratulations.
Yes, very well done.
Nicely done.
Unlocking the rare and ultra rare packs. And then, so we're taking a break up for community challenges this next week, and instead we're taking, I'm taking all of your suggestions. So if you have any ideas around what you'd like to see for community challenges, please, tweet them. That was very nice. Please tweet them at Plants vs. Zombies or at me, the Juice Master, on Twitter, and I'll be putting together the list, putting together the challenges, and then starting the following week, we'll get it kicked off.
So, Roland, if you don't mind, would you put into the chat, please, the method in which people need to do that? So just the Twitter accounts that they need to hit up with any great ideas.
Yeah, in fact, I actually have a tweet that I put out as we were talking about this. So I'm going to just
Sweet
put a link
tweets.
straight to
Sweet
that
tweets.
tweet. Sweet tweet. So I
Hashtag
found the thing that
sweet
Linda was
tweets.
laughing at on the Twitters.
All right, because you've been looking for quite a while. Okay, that's kind of weird.
There we go. There we go.
Pretty funny, but
There we go. You don't see that every day.
did you see that? Look, I learned that
Potato
trick,
mine
the potato mine
for the
trick
win.
from
Zero, yeah.
Zero
Yeah.
is the master of the potato
Dude, that
mine.
thing's gotten me
You
so many
don't
vanquishes.
underestimate the potato mine. Don't hang on to your inventory. It's a bad move for everyone.
Drop it.
You get it, put them down. They recharge. That's the whole idea of Garden Warfare. It makes it fun. You've got to use your abilities. Here we go. This guy's going to take it and he doesn't even know. Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
If you've got them, use them. It's the same with the heel beam.
Yeah.
It drives me nutty when there's sunflowers out there that aren't dropping that heel beam.
See, Moon.
When you
got
say
Moon.
heel beam, do you mean the marigold, the potted?
Yeah,
potted?
the potted plant, you mean.
And also your
Both. Just
Your-
get healing, right?
Oh yeah, well that
idea-
doesn't even have a
you need-
cooldown.
You need
Oh, yeah.
always be dropping the heel. It's nothing more. There's nothing more frustrating than
Moon's good at
standing
that.
next to a flower and it's not healing you.
Yeah, look, Moon's over there doing it right now, look.
Look at that. See,
Right across the map.
that's a pro healing.
Look, this is a nice little spot. I don't know how many people know about this spot, but I use this spot all the time.
How did you get up?
So you go up the semi
Yeah.
down here, and then you go up, and I blocked it off because zombies can get up there as well. But I can get really nice vantage points from here. Whoa! Unless you get some of that action directly to the. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
yeah.
Come on.
He's discoing it out as well.
Respect for the taunt.
I wanted to see
Respect
the
for the
full taunt.
taunt.
That camo ranger, man, he's become one of my favorites for the zombies.
I do
I'm
like the
supposed to
camera
do a
ranger.
time check. So, guys, we are around 15 minutes from the end of the stream. So, if you have any questions you have for us, please send them through on the chat or tweet us as well, and we'll take a look. Boom, I just like blowing that up. and
Destructibility.
we'll do our best to answer them to make sure that you're getting the latest and greatest information out of PopCap. Earlier today...
Unicorn chomper. Straight in after you said that. Right there, unicorn
That's not
chomper.
a question.
Yeah.
So,
It is a suggestion. I
oh,
guess.
just a suggestion. Okay.
How
okay.
about if I ask you like this? Unicorn chomper?
There you go, that's a question. So we just showed a bit of PVZ2 earlier. Do you want to walk through what's happening in PVZ2 right now?
PVT2, we're fully into the springening. The
We are.
springening has sprung, as we like to say. And it's on all
Do we
over
actually
the Easter holidays. We have new costumes for you to earn. I want to say there's 8 off the top of my head that you can
Could
get
be.
through. I want to say 8 costumes you can either go in and get for a few gems in the new plant store, or you can win them as prizes playing the Pinata Party.
So walk me through what's Pinata Party for players
Pinata,
that may not know.
So if you have never played PVZ2, or perhaps that you haven't noticed that giant banner at the bottom of the screen, we call that level of the day. And every day in PVZ2, there is a new level for you to try. Come in and have a quick blast, and then maybe manage your Zen garden afterwards. I always recommend that. And if you beat the level, you get to play with
That's one of my
pinatas.
favourite taunts.
Blah, blah, blah. You get to play blah 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 Jabberface. Senor Pinata.
Yeah.
He gives you a bunch of pinatas to pick. 3, you get 3 prizes.
Whoa.
Some of there'll be costumes, prizes, gems.
Just good stuff all around.
Good stuff. So come play every day, basically, and get a bunch of stuff. And always check out your Zen garden. Check out your Zen garden.
Man, you know, we need our very own
Top
and now you know
tippers.
kind of animation to go, and now you know.
Yeah.
The more you
Like
know.
a rainbow.
Oh no!
There you go.
Whoa! Oh, come on, Moon, save me! Yay! See, this is what I'm talking about. This is when your sunflower is the most effective.
Oh yeah.
Is when it's, you know, actually
Pocket
doing
healer.
its job.
And then
So-
you.
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
Gotta
So
do
this is
your
a very
part.
powerful combo, the sniper plus the pocket healer.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And is the moon the sunflower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
And I
long
love
range.
the rainbow heal beam. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, mine too.
It's pretty.
It is.
Sure is pretty.
It's pretty. And she's a long range sniper too.
Nice.
got him,
Ooh,
but,
you got
You know,
rocketed.
maybe I'll get picked back up. I am.
All right.
Quick, put my coffee down. Quick.
Who is? Somebody's picking on you. That was the same
Yeah,
person.
It
they-
is.
I think they might know that I'm streaming, and they
Yeah,
might
possibly.
be specifically trying to make
It
me look
is
bad
though
at
the
game.
job of the camo ranger to keep those cacti.
Actually, yeah, he's playing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that? Come
that
on.
was very nice.
I'm sorry.
You get a golf
A
clap.
little golf clap.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll go to the golf course next, and then you can play.
I
and
want
I'll
to
give
take you to
golf
the
clap.
golf course.
All the way through. Here we go. Watch out. It's these birds that are giving me away. It's a blessing and a curse. Look at that.
I
You know,
know,
right,
that's
right
what's
across
so-
the map. It's
I've
like,
been trying to type the irony there. It's just that's what I find so
what's
amusing.
this say here?
You just
Plants
shot it.
versus blonde.
No, it says pants. That doesn't even say plants.
All right, that was good. You're going next.
Well
You're
done.
going next.
All
Okay, guys, we are
right.
10 minutes from the end of Live from PopCap. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is something we do every week. We do it so that you guys can ask us all the questions you want to know about PopCap, Plants vs. Zombies, Bejeweled, any of our live games. Roland just comes here just for the giggles. So if you're getting something out of that, then it's good.
So,
Are you all right there?
yeah, I'm great. Zero just said Moon is as a sunflower is more of a threat than Gary as a cactus.
Oh.
Zero!
Well, that's outrageous, Zero. It's the last time I pimp any of your videos.
So
on
we got a pitch from Strangelove saying hashtag the more you know. Challenge 500,000 heal beam heals.
500,000
We
heals.
could probably do
Roland.
way
Somewhere
more
over the
than that.
rainbow.
Roland, write that down
rainbow
for
beam
me.
heals.
I'm writing it down. We like
Somewhere
it the more
over
you
the
know.
rainbow beam heals.
The more you know.
Ooh, okay, write that down too.
That's a little bit specific though. Not everyone's got the rainbow beam. You guys need to get the rainbow beam. It's the most hilarious beam.
It is the best
So you
beam.
need that. Yeah.
When it comes to
what
beams,
are you doing here?
I'm spending all your money.
I can see that, but you got the royal
I
two
want to
snakes.
spend all of your money.
Look at the royal two snakes. Come on. That's
This one?
I
There you
also
go.
like the wig you got there as well. That's pretty cool.
The diamond
Okay,
goggles
all
are
right.
hysterical.
That's a good.
Right. Did we get Cactus Canyon?
I don't know. I was too involved in
Oh,
that.
we don't know yet. We're going
Golf
to see what's
clap.
coming
I
up.
wasn't paying attention.
Yay!
Yes.
Boom. We are going to the golf
Well
course.
done. Well done.
Good.
All right. So I'm
Roofies,
going
you
to
all
do
right,
some of
little
my
mate?
signature camo.
Okay, let's
Camo
see. Let's see what
Ranger
you've got.
moves.
So if you guys haven't seen Rupert before, this is Rupert. He's my little dog, and he comes into PopCap every day, and he gets very tired. Look at him. Look how tired he is.
It's had a long week.
Say hello, Rupees. You tired, boy? He doesn't want that.
Earlier, Linda said she's like, he doesn't look very impressed.
he just thinks that our jokes are terrible, that
Well, they
we're
are.
over egging it. You know, he just wants
little
us
bit.
to just get a bit more
Jill,
casual on the
take it
stream.
down.
Come
Oh
on,
yeah,
dude.
dude, I forgot about that.
Come on, let's get in there.
That's one of my
That is
favorite.
that.
This is the-
that. Nothing says stealth like a giant diamond.
This is my T-Pain
hand.
camo
Nice.
ranger.
He's amazing.
Shut up!
Vanquish from above. Challenge 500,000 vanquishes with drones. That's in keeping with what we talked about.
Big wet watery road. Sorry, we'll stop there.
Sing it. Sing.
No. Oh,
The
look how many
Gary-
people are in. Crazy Zombies in, Linda's
nice.
in, Moonlight Wolf's in. It's going off
We've
this
got a
time.
team.
We've got people in. So remember, guys, if you are watching the stream and you want to play alongside us, hopefully improving Owen's game,
Yeah, please.
then you can just get in there and you can log on and follow Damascus 111, and then you can jump in and join on session. Again, I apologize if you've sent us a party invite. We have notifications turned off so that you can get the maximum viewing pleasure out of this without any interruptions or people asking me to join a party. So you need to join on my session. Owen's doing pretty good here, actually. I'm going
doing
to
okay.
take it all
And
back.
then I just
Okay,
got-
that was
yeah,
all right.
this.
It was all right. So, guys, we are 5 minutes from the end of the stream. So, any questions?
People are pitching loads of ideas for the challenges. So
Okay. What is your favourites right now?
I quite like the drone strike. So 5 million vanquishes with drones. Vanquish from above.
Maybe we could tie that into Jungle Strike from, that used to be an EA game. That was a pretty cool game. That was one of my favorite EA games
Do
ever.
some retro game. Okay, yeah, I like
Jungle
that.
Strikes. Awesome game.
So,
oh, here we go. You got a wave with
Yeah.
Crazy Zombie. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It's
We have a ton of-
It's a dance-off.
we have a ton-
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
It's going off. This is good.
Oh, you don't want to have a dance out with me, Dave.
Okay. It's all going. It's
All
all
right.
good. Good.
We got some pitches for character ideas. So a rock P that shouts rock.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Sorry, shoots rock. Sorry.
Shoots rock.
Shouts
I thought I was like, okay, a rock P. I'm seeing a rock P, and then you said shouts rock, and I was like, okay, he's a rock and roll P, and he's like looking pretty
No,
pretty cool.
he shoots rock. I actually
Okay.
preferred, in my head, I prefer my misreading, which was a rock P, you know,
As in devil-
full on
rock-
full on metal.
rock P, okay.
And then we've got a pitch for a diamond unicorn chomper with rainbow heel.
A lot of people
so
like the
mixing
unicorns.
mixing the classes there.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time that PopCap's had a unicorn main character, would it now?
It wouldn't be.
So, speaking of that, Peggle 2.
Oh,
Peggle 2! Peggle 2 is on
Thanks,
sale right now. So let's just talk about what is going on right now. This is on Xbox One
Ding.
and Xbox 360. There is a sale right now where you can get Garden Warfare or Peggle 2, and they are discounted by 67%. That means that Garden Warfare right now, if you don't own it on Xbox 360, for instance, is less than $10. Less than $10?
Or a tenner.
Absolutely.
A tenner
in the
a
UK.
tenner in the UK.
10 bob, mate. 10 bob.
Zero knows what we're talking
you,
about.
You can get two bags of chips and a fish for that. That's all you can get.
what I have to deal with every day.
Due to
3 minutes.
inflation, that's
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yes.
Maybe even some mushy peas on the side if you're in the north. They don't sell them in London, which is ridiculous, by the way.
Mushy peas.
So, that was schoolboy.
Oh, this is another pitch. Blast from the past. Get 20,000 kills after death. Oh, that's a good one.
That's like the hardest challenge of all time.
These are good.
We could do a super extreme challenge week like we do in PvZ 2. So a lot of people like the super extreme challenge week in PvZ 2. It's one of our most successful weeks for people getting involved. So maybe we could do a really quite hard challenge week in Garden Warfare. That'd be cool. So on Peggle 2, the Magical Masters Edition is on sale this week. So if you don't have Peggle 2, it's an amazing game to play. Lots of fun. And that game is 67% off right now.
It's $6 with all the DLC.
With all the DLC.
Yeah,
it's
nothing.
an absolute bargain that you need in your life. So if you are watching and you're playing on Xbox One, this dance-off is epic, by the way. You need to just hop on and get that because that is awesome.
Dance off week.
Agreed.
Dance-off week.
Hashtag
Taunt
Dance
off.
Week. There you go.
Taunt off.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a challenge in itself.
10 bajillion taunts.
I'm a little out of practice, I gotta say.
Good. All right, we are coming right to the end. This is going to be our last game. We have 3 minutes 45 on the clock. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you do have any final suggestions, final questions,
Pitches the
slide them into the chat or tweet me up on @Damascus111 on Twitter, and I will do my best to get back to you as fast as possible. Rupert's almost asleep now, so that means it must be the end of the stream. Oh, look, Zero just took you out.
And
Yeah,
don't forget,
7% left.
don't forget to pitch us your ideas for Z-Tech gadgets.
Yeah, so if you missed that earlier in the stream, Roland from the Plants vs. Zombies Twitter uploaded a little comic strip that Juki put together of Zomboss musing over what Leaf could be. Unofficial fan story, which we think is great, so take a look. So our question to you this week is what you saw, those of you who've been following our sneak peeks around Leaf and Z-Tech, we released a video that showed that Z-Tech are working on lawn defense items. So what would you want if you had a Z-Tech lawn defense item? The one that we released last time was Mr. Toasty. We haven't given information about what it does, so you can still guess on that as well. It might be quite easy to guess. But if you guys have got any suggestions for that, send them over. Now, I think Jeremy is in the stream. Now, if Jeremy is, I haven't seen him. I don't know if he popped up at all.
I haven't seen
but
him, no.
Jeremy is on holiday for 2 weeks. For those of you that
I
don't
hope
know
he isn't.
Jeremy, he is the Senior Creative Director of Plants vs. Zombies, so AKA Mr. Plants vs. Zombies. He is pulling together all of the different ideas that you guys send over and loves to take feedback on that, so don't forget around that. Now, if he is watching the stream with his family, I want to say, hi guys, I hope you're having a great time on your little vacation, and I'll see you soon. All right, what are we looking at here? How are you getting on here? Oh, that's one of my favorite techniques for you. Oh, and you landed it. Oh, that was just phenomenal play. Oh, they've got the base. Okay, that means we're going with a little bit longer on the stream now. A couple more minutes, maybe. Okay.
I'm not going to survive long at this rate.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. it's nice to see a lot of people on the stream playing alongside us here as well.
Heal me up, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Go and heal him.
Heals, please.
Do your
Drop it,
job.
drop it. Don't just dance
Do your
off.
job.
Don't just dance off. Oh no. Oh,
Heals.
okay.
That
Okay.
doesn't
wants
help
you-
me.
There you go. Have an explosive device.
This is.
Watch out, there must be a jumper nearby.
What's
you might want to
happening?
rocket. Oh.
And you're up to, you got a heal bomb. You got a heal bomb. You survived, Owen.
Yeah,
I
that
did-
was good. That was good.
Wasn't even sure
Good
what was
action.
happening.
Owen's face is OP, is what I'm, is what I'm seeing in the chat.
OP phase.
Is this 0 right here?
Yes, that's 0. And he got you
He
a
just rinsed
game.
me.
Oh, but he got taken out. That's unlucky.
But this is.
Oh, look. Linda or
Linda.
Jay is
Thanks,
healing me
Linda.
right now. Next week, you can do that in the office. Next week, you'll be in Seattle. That is crazy things. It's I went over to Stockholm recently to go and visit our dice studio, and it is a lovely city. So
And Dice, it's a nice studio. You ever get to go there?
yeah,
It's a nice studio.
very good indeed. So guys, we're coming up to the end. We are now at time. So I wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in to
just
Live
got
from
0.
PopCap. So thanks very much, guys. Thank you. We're going to be back same time next week on Live from PopCap. It is the show where you get to see behind the scenes on what we're working on, exactly what's new, and how to get the most out of PopCap games. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and follow us on Twitch at Plants vs. Zombies. Thank you very much to Roland.
Woo!
Thank you very much to Owen. And thank you very much to the guys behind the scenes. We're back same time next week. All right, we're out.
Hey!